Photo fallout, how parents and students are responding after AI-generated nude pics of students were created at a Southern California middle school. Surge pricing for food. The new structure Wendy says they're going to try out. Hello, everyone. You're watching The Rundown. I'm Robin Winston. More on those stories coming up in a moment. But first, Election Day in California is March 5th. It's called Super Tuesday because more than a dozen states will cast their ballot. But you don't have to wait until Tuesday to vote. You can do it now. There's 119 voting centers now open in LA County, and some of them are mobile voting centers. This is video out of one setup at the Korean American Federation of LA building. It's the first time a mobile voting system has come to Koreatown, and it aims to bring the voting experience to more people in the community there.
And we're just hoping that a lot of the community members, especially those that are limited English proficiency, will come out because we'll help them in the Korean language, and we also have Spanish capability here as well.
Voters can also submit completed ballots through the mail or return ballots at vote-by-mail drop boxes. Be sure to join us on election night. Again, that's March 5th. The polls close at 7 p.m., and we will be bringing you the results as they come in live on NBC4 and our streaming channel. The FDA has approved a new drug that can help reduce allergic reactions from food, including peanuts. Xolair is normally prescribed for asthma, but a large-scale study found that 2/3 of patients with peanut allergies who were injected with it were able to eat 2.5 peanuts without having a severe allergic response. Some parents are relieved.
I think it's very freeing. We can keep an eye on him, but also not worry as much on every little thing that he gets into.
Food allergy patients are making allergic antibodies, and Xolair targets these allergic antibodies and acts like a sponge to take them out of circulation.
Some doctors are also cheering the FDA's approval as well, saying it will make the drug more accessible and affordable to patients. Rideshare companies like Uber and Lyft do it. Now a major fast food company is set to test it out, surge pricing. Wendy says sometime next year it will begin experimenting with what it's calling dynamic pricing. That means certain menu items could be more expensive depending on the time, location, and demand. But the chain says those same items could also cost you less than the standard menu price if stores are not busy when you order. Enjoy the dry weather while it lasts, but also keep those umbrellas handy. Meteorologist Belinda Leon is tracking another chance of rain in the coming days.
Hi there. Well, the weather's going to stay dry for the rest of the week with the temperatures warming through Wednesday. Check it out in Van Nuys. We're going from 68 on Tuesday to 72 on Wednesday with bright sunny skies. After that, temperatures start cooling, clouds increase. By Friday, we're at 62 degrees. Amigos, we're tracking our next storm system, and this one is expected to impact us from Friday through the weekend. Now, the difference with this storm is that it is going to be a colder system. It is coming from the Gulf of Alaska. It's got some colder temperatures. That combined with the moisture could create some big impacts when it comes to the snow in the mountains. In fact, that snow level is going to be dropping to about 3,500 feet by Sunday. So we're going to expect moderate to heavy rain at times, gusty winds, high surf, and chilly temperatures this weekend with the potential for some flooding, mud, rock slides, and some hazardous travel conditions in the mountains. Stay tuned.
The San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department is investigating a deadly police shooting inside a Home Depot. We spoke with a man who says it happened just a few feet away from him. Fontana police say just after 6 p.m. they got calls about a man running in the street near Sierra Avenue in Santa Ana. Officers followed the man inside this nearby Home Depot, where they say the man grabbed a drywall handsaw. Luis Cervantes says he saw 2 officers approach the man.
What are you going? What are you doing? Okay, one of the officers takes the guy, and then the other one starts boom, boom, and the other one at the same time. Point the gun to the legs. I mean, they already tased him once, the officers. Yeah, we ought to kill this guy. He didn't deserve it.
The man who died has not yet been identified. There were shoppers and employees inside at the time of the shooting, but none of them were hurt. We're learning more about the shooting of a little girl who was in the back seat of a car in Santa Ana. Police now say her mom's boyfriend was the intended target. The shooting happened Sunday night. The little girl's sister was also in the back seat but was not injured. Police say the mother's boyfriend has a criminal record of being a gang member. Police also tell NBC4 they have security footage of the gunman they are looking for, but so far no arrests have been made. The little girl is still in the hospital but is expected to survive. News Chopper 4 caught up with this wild pursuit Monday night involving a stolen car in Beverly Hills. The driver went from the 405 to the 105 before exiting onto surface streets in South LA when this happened.
Moving in for the pay right now, CHP. There you go. Did the pay. Let's see if it was successful. It looks like you might just get boxed in here by a couple of CHP units, but it's going to go back, hit those cruisers. You can see them trying to break the windows. Wow, that was very bold.
The driver of that Kia Soul was able to keep driving after that failed pit maneuver. At one point, we saw the driver of another Kia actually get involved, but it's unclear who that second person was or why they got involved. The pursuit finally ended in Inglewood when the driver hit a CHP cruiser and ditched the car. He was eventually taken into custody near an apartment complex. Students out of Beverly Hills Middle School are accused of using artificial intelligence to create nude photos of their classmates. NBC4's Darsha Phillips shows us the fallout.
Artificial intelligence has taken bullying to a whole new, disturbing level.
This is ridiculous.
AI-generated nude images of students who attend Beverly Vista Middle School were circulated online, and the fake photos were made, school officials say, by other students at the school.
It seems like this is going too far.
The school found out about the images last week.
People can't feel safe to come to school because, they're scared that people will show off, explicit photos of themselves.
This is a problem that is becoming more prevalent.
The amount of upsurge we've seen in these kinds of videos, images, and audios, it's really gone through the roof.
Ryan Uffman with Deep Media AI says we are in a deep fake crisis.
A lot of these softwares are completely open source. Anyone with access to the internet can access this software.
Ryan believes this is likely what happened here at Beverly Vista.
For someone who's technologically savvy, got access to a tool they should never have been able to access and used it in a really horrific way.
And while so many parents and students watching this may feel helpless, Ryan says there is hope.
It's scary and it's coming, but we're fighting back.
Deep Media AI has software that can detect AI-generated images and videos. And Ryan says social media platforms should use detection software to pinpoint fake images and videos and take them off their sites. Ryan also says the government needs to step in.
Certainly we need legislative action, firstly corralling the rapid expansion of some of these open source technologies.
School officials in Beverly Hills Unified agree, saying they're doing everything they can to support the students affected and punish the perpetrators. But this is a problem that clearly reaches past the walls of the classroom.
The safety laws are clearly being outpaced by the technology that we have.
That was Darsha Phillips reporting. It's not clear how many students were involved, but they could face criminal charges. Beverly Hills police say they are conducting their own investigation. Alec Baldwin will stand trial this summer on a charge stemming from the deadly Rust movie set shooting. A judge announced jury selection will begin July 9th, with the trial starting the next day, with opening statements by special prosecutors and Baldwin's defense attorneys. The trial is expected to last 8 days. Baldwin was pointing the gun at cinematographer Helena Hutchins during a rehearsal on the set outside of Santa Fe when the gun went off, killing her and wounding director Joel Souza. The weapons supervisor on set, Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, is currently on trial for involuntary manslaughter and tampering with evidence. President Biden plans to visit the U.S.-Mexico border later this week. The White House says he'll meet with U.S. Border Patrol agents, law enforcement, and local leaders Thursday in Brownsville, Texas. Former President Trump is also planning a visit to the border on the same day, a few hundred miles away. The LA County Sheriff's Department is looking for potential victims of a scam involving buying cars on Facebook Marketplace that aren't actually for sale. Detectives arrested 3 men last week in connection with the scheme, and here's how it worked. So deputies say they cloned keys and printed fake DMV paperwork for rental vehicles, which they would give to the prospective buyers. Once the cash sale was complete, deputies say the suspects would follow the victims, steal the vehicle back, and then return it to the rental host. If you believe this happened to you, you're asked to contact Crime Stoppers. Make-A-Wish granted a birthday wish for a very special girl. Her name is Audrey, and you see her beautiful, bright smile right there. She lives in the San Fernando Valley. Her family loves to bowl, and for her 7th birthday, she wanted a bowling party, and Make-A-Wish really delivered for her. So they put together an amazing party at Lucky Strike in Hollywood for Audrey. Her family and her friends, they were all there. Audrey took a limo there, riding in style. She got a custom bowling ball, shoes, and other presents. And Audrey has a rare respiratory disorder. She needs a machine to help her breathe. Her parents told Make-A-Wish that even after all she's been through, she is such a caring, loving person who brings a lot of joy to everyone. So nice to see her smile and having fun. Some big names were part of the 2nd annual Wonderful Pistachios Get Cracking Eating Championship in Santa Monica Monday. Yes, that's actually the name. Chargers linebacker Joey Bosa and world champion competitive eater Joey Chestnut participated in the event at the pier. All the competitors had 8 minutes to crack open and eat as many pistachios as possible, and the winner is James Webb from Sydney, Australia. He ate 338 pistachios in 8 minutes. Wow, that's impressive. He also took home $5,000 in prize money. Congratulations. Bald is beautiful. Chrome Domes in Japan gathered for their annual Spring Bald Appreciation Festival. Members say their purpose is to light up the world with their bald heads. Events included guessing who the person is by just looking at their bald head, and a game of darts where cooling gel sheets are tossed at the heads. The highlight of the gathering is the suction cup tug-of-war competition, where contestants actually attach a rope to their head and they try to keep it stuck there the longest. Looks fun. You can always get news and weather updates on the NBCLA app at our website, NBCLA.com. And be sure to tune into Today in LA on NBC4 weekdays, 4 to 7 a.m. I'll be helping you get around with traffic reports throughout the morning. I'll see you next time on The Rundown.